So let's go into game, what is that right now? 28? Game 28 between Edie and Slam. Edie this time playing in purple as the Teutons. We have a mirror matchup once again. So Slam also Teutons. Should be interesting. I never really know what to do with Teutons. What's the standard meta here? Because you have decent monks as far as I remember, but that conversion resistance bonus is really awesome. We may see Edie with another attempt to push Slam here to try and go in with knights, monks, mangonels, but could go totally different as well. Let's see what's going to happen and start with Slam's map here actually, because I'm on his point of view. He's got the second stone and the second gold safe in the back, which is really nice. 4 deer inside, so awesome. Extra berries, and I imagine a TC here would fit really good. Maybe 3-4 could even fit between the berries and that little small wood patch here. We have the main gold forward, at least one gold safe in the back. The main stone on the side, forward is somewhat one relic inside the vault, literally, and the third gold outside. The map actually for Slam quite decent. He's got even one relic inside here. You have to find 2 sheep. The boars are inside as well, so he should be happy with this map. Let's go for Edie's map right now. He's got the main stone somewhat forwardish, but not too far forward. That's all right. He's got 2 boars inside, I guess, the second stone outside here. We have main gold, very safe in the back. A little bit trapped into the forest, but we can fit a mining camp here. TC in theory. I don't think it's going to come up. No, it doesn't fit. Sorry, my fault. It's only 3 tiles as far as I can see. But that's alright. He's got the second gold safe in the back, the third gold safe in the back, 1 extra gold, 2 extra golds, 1 extra stone. Can it get better, actually? Look at this. And Edie, of course, doesn't see it yet. He's got 3-4 deer outside, but he's deleted those 2 pieces of wall. He's going to fit a house here later on, I guess. And that means Edie actually could go for really heavy boom, hide behind that little wood patch here, and the main gold wouldn't even be that important. But imagine 1 TC here, 1 TC here, and then 2 more TCs in the back. Edie would have such a nice time. Maybe grab a relic or 2. Let's go for the relics actually. Let's see where they are. Edie, of course, luring deer in. We've seen the one inside Slam's base and this one on the walls. That's number 3, closer to Slam. Number 4, a little bit closer to him, and number 5, somewhat in the neutral zone. So Slam actually with the relic advantage here. Let's see if he can actually get them in or what he's going to do. And I'm going a little bit faster right now because 75 speed is just not enough when there is no drush, no trush, no nothing happening in Dark Age. Just the standard build orders, and I don't want to go into that right now really. We have 5 farms up for Slam. Of course, Teutons, cheaper farms. Edie didn't get farms up yet. There's the first one coming up now, but he's focusing on a deer. Is going to get all 4 deer in. The luring distance is not too big. And Slam going for the deer as well. He's trying to. I think he got 1 towards the TC then, yes, but not a lot of them. And that's why Slam has actually 8 farms up. Only now going gold to 3 villagers. The question is he going to get enough wood in for at least market blacksmith? Because he's going for barracks. I almost expected this. 8 farms really only makes sense at this point. When you go for... Oh, I forgot those. He missed the 2 sheep. That's why. And now, where's the wood for Slam? How does it look? Where is the buildings? Oh, the building's coming up. There's the stable, but only 100 wood left. That means Slam is going to be delayed quite a bit. The house coming up. Where's the blacksmith's build already? Okay, he's clicking up to Castle Age. Edie at the same time is a little bit faster, and both players on 30 population. Edie going with the blacksmith and market actually, so it's not going for any spirits, knights or whatever. Can he see his map? He scouted everything, and that's beautiful. So Edie may even go for some sort of boom here this time with the mangonel defense. He's actually going for a castle. Oh, I didn't see this. Where's the scout fight happening? There's 2 scouts from Slam, so Edie actually can stop to build a house and palisades right now. He's up to Castle Age. He's getting a monastery up. And where's the TCs coming in, Edie? No TCs at all. He's going for the castle here. Do we have 4 villagers? Not really. What is Edie going to do here now? Doesn't have a lot of wood. He's got quite a good amount of gold. But Slam taking map control at this point. 1 spear, 2 spears, yes. And monastery coming in now. He's got 3 scouts in the field. And Edie, let's see. Where do you want to go with your castle? Are you actually planning to go forward? Did you see the main gold? Can you see that? No, cannot have seen it. Not enough line of sight here. And actually for now, Edie cannot go out at all. Doesn't have any military units. First monk only now coming up. Doesn't have any extra TCs, and I don't really like this approach. Let's see how Slam is going to do with this. Slam, extra TCs, not for now, but he could go for extra TCs very soon. Yeah, Siege Workshop coming up, that means he's probably going to spend the wood on mangonels and rather than on TCs right now. But Slam's resource is actually looking okay. He's got a lot of food in the bank, a lot considering that he's in early Castle Age, of course. And the first mangonel coming out as well as the first monks here. Now Slam should be able to get a lot of relics in. I'm gonna go a little bit faster. Double monastery now from Edie. This is interesting for me, because Edie is gonna try and fight for map control here. He's still in stone, and I'm not too sure if that's the best idea, but he does not want to send the villagers back, because that would be idle time that Edie cannot afford, really. For now, no monk production at all. Is he going for redemption, maybe? Nothing happening. 860 stone, 500 gold in the bank. Wheelbarrow coming up. Edie finally dropping the stone, but no production whatsoever. Is Edie AFK? What is he doing? The villagers are idle. Only now the castle coming up in a very defensive position. No more monks on the way, and the only only thing that I could imagine is Edie going up for fast imp now. Could buy a little bit of food, sell some wood, but otherwise he's not going for anything. He's got one single monk, and that's not doing whatever, nothing at all. So Edie with a really strange game here. And Slam at the same time, also only 35 villagers, not really close to Imperial Age, but he's getting relics in, and he could decide to go. There's actually a second TC coming up now, and a third TC on that gold in the back. Nice position here. So Slam is going for that mini boom at least, after getting, if that's 3, gonna be 4 relics. I guess he's gonna get all 5 of them. Still got 2 spears in the barracks. He's got knight and a few scouts on. Edie built a castle, and yeah, there we go. Up to Imperial Age. We had to buy a little bit of food, but that's okay. That's what you want to have here. And Sanctity now coming in. First monk on the way, or the first extra monk, let's call it like this. Also a third monastery coming up. Edie is going full monks in Imperial Age, which is dangerous against Teutons, let's be honest, because go Scouts, you don't get light craft, but it doesn't really matter. Go Scouts, go get your forging upgrade, and your, what's the other thing, iron casting, I think. Sorry, my nose is a little bit, I don't know what that is. And yeah, it could be difficult, actually. Slam should be able to defend this. Gonna go a little bit faster again, and I want to see how Slam is doing right now. He's now 5 more villagers, which is really not a lot. He's got a few farms, enough to support village production. He's going for stone at this point, and getting a market up. I guess he needs it. He's got way too much gold in the bank. Doesn't really produce so many monks. He probably hasn't seen the last relic. Now going for it, and Edie going to arrive in Imperial Age really soon. To mute myself there for a bit. Here we go, Imperial Age, and are we gonna see block printing illumination? Where's Edie's upgrades coming in? Monk production still. Not happening. Illumination coming in at least. 1 trebuchet on the way. Not enough gold for block printing then, I guess. But Edie got a good amount of monks now. That's 8 already. It's going to be more and more and more. Slam, in the meantime, is getting the last relic in here. Might consider getting the relic to the back. Slam, of course, realizing, yep, I need to fight this in Castle Age. I can't really afford to go in Pillage now, because then Eddie's going to run over me. And I love the pikeman idea. Just get a few units out and make sure, even if you lose them to conversions, it doesn't really matter, because pikemen are that strong. And let's see how Slam doing. The scouts approaching the monks, and Edie is losing quite a few of them here. He's got only 2 left, 3 left, and no more monks left at all. I think that was a good fight for Slam. This trebuchet hitting, going for the stables went down first, I guess. Was it the stables? I think so. And now there's a few scouts left here from Slam, also monk, and enough pikemen to be able to fight. Also the knights survived here, and I think Slam is gonna go with more scouts very soon. Edie at the same time is going for more monks. Is he getting a second trebuchet out? Yes, here we go. And what is he attacking now? Actually, castle coming up, but that's in range of this trebuchet. I'm not really sure what that's all about. The Magnet is going to take this trebuchet down. Good job here for Slam. while fighting in the middle, keeping Edie busy. He was able to get that mangonel in range of the trebuchet. The siege workshop may fall next, but Slam has map control, and Eddie's fast imperial didn't really do a lot for now. The monks, they are going to be able to convert to pikemen, even the scouts eventually, but Slam doesn't really care, I think. Eddie got good gold incomes, as far as I can judge this, 1 TC and going for 7, 8, 9, 10 farms. He's gonna have enough. Let's see if he's going for anything else other than the monks anytime soon. Of course, a few Teutonic Knights now, just to be able to fight the pikemen. But Slam got a good eco running, 65 villagers, that's alright, and he's going to be able to go up to Imperial Age in a few minutes time, I guess. He's still using the monks to try and convert a few units, and actually converting to Teutonic Knights is a very good idea. Nice mangonel shot, but the mangonel should go down, because even pikemen can kill mangonels. It's gonna take some time, but here we go. And Eddie is not really able to do a lot of things or get a lot of pressure up. Now Slam going with the TC on the outside just in case, somewhere where Eddie is not going to look, because there's not even extra resources there. Eddie knows that. Eddie knows all the extra resources are inside his base. And now Slam going back, waiting for more units, also producing his own Teutonic Knights. I like to see this actually. In very rare occasions you see Teutonic Knights in a 1v1. Usually you're going to see different units, but in this case they are actually quite alright, I guess, against the shit tons of pikemen that are up. And another castle coming in from Slam, again in range of this trebuchet. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Of course, Eddie going for the monastery first. Slam losing the 5 relics for now, but he's gonna take them back to safety, I hope. I guess he should get a monastery somewhere in the back, just to make sure that he's gonna keep control over at least a few of them. And this castle is being attacked now, I think, but it's gonna go up for sure. More monasteries on the way. Slam is going with the counter monks here. And do Teutons not get block printing? Maybe I'm missing something. I don't really know all the monk text from all the civilizations, so forgive me for that mistake, but I guess Eddie would have gotten block printing a long time ago if Teutons had it. So for now the monks are quite even actually, and Teutonic Knights moving forward just to protect those trebuchets. The castle will go down eventually, and Slam is investing heavily into Castle Age army now. Maybe should have gone to Imperial Age, but I think he wants to buy himself a little bit more time, get more eco going, and then go up to Imperial Age with so much eco that he can spam a lot. Actually, Slam dropping a monastery outside, maybe that's not a bad idea. Castle coming up from Eddie now, that's the second castle, going a little bit more forward, and of course those castles from Slam are going to go down unless Slam manages to take down those trebuchets, and I think he doesn't have enough military units yet to be able to break those monks, Teutonic Knights and spearmen, pikemen mix here. One watchtower, but that's not gonna do a lot. I'm not sure why not standing there. Was that from before? And now Slam trying to move in. Pikemen with a few Teutonic Knights, +1/+1 actually done, and we're gonna see a big infantry fight. The monks behind are going to try and convert as many Teutonic Knights as possible. Slam is 9 right now, and I'm not sure who is converting. Both players are trying to convert units, but Slam is losing more and more Teutonic Knights. He's got a lot of pikemen left. That's so many. The castle is going up. Eddie is actually picking a decent fight. He just needs to make sure that he's not going to lose all the monks now. I think he should garrison the monks into the castle, then he will be fine. And Slam's monks are going to go down here. Looking good for Eddie, I think. Slam got more population. He's got the higher score, but not by a lot. He's going to be able to take down those trebuchets. There's one and maybe a second one going down very soon. But Eddie is still able to convert. And ooh, did Slam go for heresy? Did I miss something? Did we see any conversions here? This monk should be able to convert. No, but wait, did Slam do heresy? Did I miss that, or did Eddie actually get a few conversions now? Can't really. No, that's converted Teutonic Knights. Yes, so no, heresy was not done by Slam. And Slam actually, after this big fight where Eddie coming out on top, ready 28 against 7 military units, Slam clicking up to Imperial Age and is going to try and I don't know, what do you do here? Are you going the same combination? Do you go Teutonic Knights, monks, pikemen? This castle is going down, and now Eddie It's really on top. I thought this was a good, decent fight for Slam, but it was not good enough. And clicking up to Imperial Age at this point is dangerous. When you lost all your army clicking up, actually you want to click up when you're starting the fight, and then maybe you should be able to get enough army out as a backup. But now Slam has to repair this castle, use a lot of villagers, use a lot of resources, and Edie, while only having 57 villagers with the second TC and a lot of idols on that former main gold, he is having a good push right now. The Teutonic Knights are really strong at this point. They're really tanky, and they're going to be able to protect trebuchets. The few spearmen here are going to make sure that heavy cavalry is not going to do too much for now. And of course there are the monks that are going to be able to convert. This castle is finally falling. Last trebuchet shot, there we go. And Edie immediately going for Slam's main gold. Moving forward here, Slam is in trouble now. It's going to be off gold. The second gold is almost gone. Yeah, only 500 left. The third gold, where was that? I don't remember. Ah, outside, so Slam is taking this one. But the main gold being controlled by Edie now, and Eddie's getting rid of those barracks. He's gonna get his monastery of his own, and he's got 2 trebuchets firing on whatever there is. Ballistics boatkin are coming in. What is Slam's plan here? Elite skirmishers? Do we see skirms? Are we going to see Teutons do not get crossbows? Archers, no, crossbows they get, but they don't get arbalest. And crossbowman coming in for Slam is actually going for... Yeah, crossbow might be working, unless Edie is mixing in 2-3 mangonels, and Slam might be in trouble here. He's already in trouble, I think, because Edie is occupying the front of his base, and I think Edie should be aware of that extra base that Slam built here, because there's monks coming from the side, there's villagers moving there. Edie now going to discover the crossbows, is going to see them, so he knows what he has to deal with. And do we have any siege workshop for Edie? Plate bar, scale barding armor actually coming in. Block printing atonement now, so Teutons do get block printing. Eddie just didn't have it before. Very, very interesting. I thought he would get that immediately. Maybe I shouldn't have doubted myself, but still, it could have been wrong, of course. And what else do we have? We have a few trebuchets hitting everything. We have good amount of crossbows plus monks. Not too many, but numbers are rising. And we have Edie, who apparently doesn't know what side to attack here. Of course, the trebuchets are helping. Is he focusing on economy maybe? 72 villagers. Yes, he's got a 30 C up at least. And farming eco looking okay right now. He's going for knights, and knights are going to be a perfect counter to the crossbows here, or maybe even cavalier. They're going to be even better. We're not going to see paladins in this game, I don't think so. Now the Teutonic Knights moving forward. This TC is going to go down fast because there's still a 2-3 trebuchets hitting everything. Those barracks will go down over time in the stables. Slam going to the back here, trying to save a few villagers, but there's not really a lot of safety here in the back, and I'm sure if Edie is going to be able to take down yeah, the rest of what is left here, because the TC is down, the Teutonic Knights moving forward. There's only one TC left. Slam is in trouble. Slam needs to counterattack somehow. He's got a bombard cannon out. Cavalier coming in from Edie, Petted Archer armor on the way, so the crossbows will be fully upgraded. I don't think Teutons do get bracer. No, they can't. 13 range in the castle means no bracer. And, ooh, this could be a very, very brutal counterattack here. Edie's economy quite vulnerable here. He's got the castle. He's got the stables at home, so he might be able to deal with the crossbows. Let's see how the Teutonic Knights doing at the front. Edie destroying a few houses from Slam, because why not? Slam on 180 population cap, that's alright. So he shouldn't have house troubles. And barracks coming up to be able to counter Cavalier possibly. Can Slam see the stables? No, not yet, but I think he can safely assume that Edie knows how to cut a crossbows. So he's going to count on that as well. Edie actually going for plate barding armor, going for, I guess, not paladins. He's still trying to raid a little bit, but Teutonic's not going down to town center fire. He should have moved forward those trebuchets while he could. Now he's focusing on the left, I guess, and the Teutonic side are actually around the castle, so more or less at home. But Slam is moving in, and this could be interesting. Where is Eddie's Cavalier going outside? The monks are coming back to help. Ooh, this might be a very interesting fight. I would have loved to see a few walls or maybe a quick gate. Not happening. Eddie's going to lose a few villagers, but he's going to try and convert as many crossbows as possible. Slam going for cap ram. And how many conversions do we get? For now, nothing. Yeah, there's one. At least. This one crossbow is gonna die as fast as it was converted. And the bombard cannon actually not going down, but I think Slam deleted it before it got converted, so Eddie must have redemption. And Eddie going into the light cave to raid. Nice idea. Not going for that main base, but for that second eco from Slam. Now the crossbows moving forward, the knights, the monks going safe to the back. Cavalier raiding, so Slam is going to lose a few of his 130 villagers. He's actually fine on that regard. And Eddie is 78, not going for too much economy. The Slam now deciding to just wall here, and that makes sense. There's a few Teutonic Knights left, a few spears, but nothing more really. And Slam, of course, trying to defend here, sending a few pikemen now. That means Eddie has to go back. Eddie's sending the Teutonic Knights. Slam actually abandoning his plans to go into Eddie's base, going away now with the crossbows to maybe defend first. Eddie got a score lead, and makes sense. He's got more kills, I thought at least. Not really. I'm wrong on that matter. I don't know. Maybe the conversions don't really count. And he's gonna get a few villages here. Slam's only problem is gold, really. He doesn't have a great gold income. Does he have gold at all? I'm not really sure. Those Cavalier are taking a lot of arrows from the crossbow, but they're not taking a lot of damage because 5 plus 3 only 8 attack against 2 plus 4, like 6 pierce armor. So 1 arrow only doing 2 damage. That's really not what you want to have. No arbalest, no bracer. Makes a difference here. Those 2 siege workshops are going to go down, and Eddie actually removed this monastery. He could go for the relics very soon. He still got a few trebuchets here. Maybe he's going for the TC next. 15 idle villages here actually. I'm not sure why Slam should use those, but of course he's busy. He's done Halberdier. He's going to try and fight those Cavalier, but they're really, really strong at this point. And I like this army. Now Capram's moving forward to take down the central castle here, trying to divide Eddie's remaining army that is attacking Slam's original base from Eddie's base here. The trebuchets going down, the crossbows are going to be very helpful to support the halberdiers, which are fighting in the front against Cavalier. Ooh, Cavalier walking right into the halberdiers. That's not what we want to have. This castle is going down for sure. Eddie needs to go back with the monks immediately, and Slam might actually turn this around. Now Eddie's still trying to raid, and that means Slam got a lot of idle villagers. Also, he lost like almost 30 villages, I guess. Was it 130 or 40? And he can't really afford that as well. But he's still got a chance because he's now controlling the middle. He can go wherever he wants at this point. Only problem is he cannot take down this castle. There's too many monks, there's too many Cavalier, which are moving out right now. Where's Eddie going? Still trying to raid. He's actually doing a great job at raiding Slam's economy. 35 idle villagers, that's saying a lot here. And Slam, while he has a good army, I don't know if he's really in a good position here. I'm doubting myself. He could get rid of those Teutonic Knights easily. He could take down the Trebuchet, but the Cavalier are very mobile here. And even though Cavalier from Teutons are really slow, no, what do you call it? It's not Bloodlines, it's the other one, which I'm always forgetting. But they're not the fastest units. Still, they can move quickly from one side to another compared to crossbows, elite skirmishers, halberdiers, Teutonic Knights. And Slam is now going into his own base. It's like he's attacking it. Of course, he's trying to claim his main gold now, and I think he should be able to do so. The Teutonic Knights are going to fall fast to those crossbows because no defense upgrades from Eddie, and 2 pierce armor is really not that much. So Slam is moving forward now with the villagers to grab his main gold. And Trebuchet being saved by Eddie. And for now we have a little bit of a ceasefire because Eddie's units died, and the rest of them, they are in the back here of his base. University coming up from Eddie. Does he want to go hand cannoneers now even, or maybe for some other units? He does not have enough resources to click Paladin, and while he should have the gold, actually, he's still got almost more than the main gold left. I think Paladin is just too expensive. And Eddie, you cannot take those fights against the halberdiers. That's not good. The Cavalier are taking too much damage. They're not going to be able to survive this, really. Maybe he had enough. There was not so many halberdiers, but I don't think it's the best fight. On the other hand, look at this. The crossbow's going down fast, and only now more halberdiers coming in. Edie with a decent fight, actually. I was wrong here. A few idols from Edie. He's going to use them very soon. And this TC might fall faster than Slam wants to. And Slam is not going to raid at all. I like the layout from Edie. He's put his buildings close together, so he can't really move through those buildings without bumping and stopping and whatever. And Slam's still trying to get control of his main gold. For now, he's got the control. There's a good economy for Slam in the back here, and it's not going to be raided by Edie anytime soon. There's a few lead skirmishes from Edie now in the middle of that forward base, and the Cavalier moving out. So Edie deciding, I want to get rid of the Slam's base on the left hand side first, and then go for that middle. Not sure if it's the right idea to allow Slam to take the main gold, but it would be really hard to claim it back. So Edie for now, maybe rethinking, and again trying to raid. I can hear engineers now, so Slam is going for a few of them. Against the lead skirmishers, I don't really want to do that. And I think Edie is going for the TCs now. He's going to take this one down really fast. Plus for his handcard on the way for Slam. That's a really late handcard upgrade, considering that Slam was the one who was actually booming a lot more than Edie. I'm not sure if Edie got it, actually. Eddie doing Predator Archer armor, so he wants to get stronger elite skirmishers. Of course, they are not as good as the fully upgraded ones, which other civilizations get. But against the crossbows, they will be fine. Against the Teutonic Knights, okay-ish, I guess. And Eddie... No, I don't know but, if it's worth to actually sacrifice these Cavalier for just a little bit of idle time, maybe a few villager kills. I don't think it's a good idea. Slam got a little bit more population, a little bit more military units, but a very, very equal game right now. Ooh, nice trap. Look at this. The Cavalier getting trapped by the helps. They're going out now, but they're going to die because Eddie's not controlling, of course. And Eddie does not have too many military units, too many Cavalier left at least. He's got a lot of monks here, and he's going out now, but it's hard to fight in post-Imperial Age, which we actually arrived at, I feel. And fighting with monks there can be troublesome because when there's so many units on the field, it's just easier to mass and to go full attack, and you're gonna lose a few units to conversions, but not too many. And I like these walls from Slam. He wants to make sure that Eddie cannot just go in. Where's Slam's army actually? Did he lose a lot of it, or no? The crossbows are here, the monks are here, so it's just moving his army around. There's the halberdier. Two men are heavy plowner coming in from Slam. Eddie doing guilds and ballistics. He's going for skirmishers and cavalier apparently, and it's a decent combination. There's two petards. Ooh, he wants to go in. He wants to go for this townsend, I guess. I feel Eddie should go for a trap. And where's the relics actually? Eddie does not have any relics. That means Slam should still have control over the majority of the relics. There's 4, and maybe even got 5. A little bit of a fight happening now. Not the biggest one here, but looks like an interesting one because elite skirmishers against crossbows. We know this is going to end when Cavalier being converted. The Hellblade is not on the front. Not sure why. Slam's still trying to convert. No, Eddie's starting the conversions here. I'm not sure if it's worth to convert a crossbow or a halberdier, but it's better than nothing, and as long as you have the monks, why not use them? As long as you can. And ooh, this Eddie over time is going through the blacksmith, I guess. In 100 and I know in 500 years you're gonna be there. Cavalier moving back now because there's too many units from Slam at this point. Eddie focusing the monks again, then sending the Cavalier forward. But the helps are really strong. They're fully upgraded. And Cavalier, as long as those aren't paladins, not looking good. Also, Eddie missing the last attack upgrade. Teutons only missed the speed upgrade, I think. Bombard cannons in the back could do a good job, and the crossbows taking down the monks here really fast. Halberdiers now, there's just too many of them, and Eddie losing more and more military units. Not looking too nice for him at this point. Slam managed to survive long enough to get a good eco going and to spam a lot of units. And Eddie, I think he should have started and take down those barracks. They're really a pain in the ass. Now Slam even moving forward here with a few units, trying to take down more of Eddie's army. And Slam, good score at this point. Cavalier still raiding, but it's not a big difference. And there's the bombard cannons which are going to try and take down the castle from Eddie, I think, really soon. Now this Cavalier should not be able to take down any bombard cannons. Good job from Slam. And I don't know if Edie maybe needs to think about a different strategy here, but I don't have a good suggestion, to be honest, because gold is running low from Edie now as well. We are 1 hour into the game, and that means with more trash on the field, you will have the better cards. Spend your gold on siege units now, and Edie staying on Cavalier is probably not the best idea. He should switch as well. He needs halberdiers to have some form of meat shield. Slam's resources looking really good. He's got the relics and he's had them for a long time. Even walling this part of this eco now, which is a good idea, I think. And Edie resources looking good as well. Is he actually going for Paladin? He could click it right now. Is he waiting for that? That would be really interesting. But I'm not sure if it's worth it. Not clicking yet. And now Slam deciding, let's go for a few rams as well and try to go in, try to get rid of the monasteries and the castle, especially the castle. The crop rotation coming from Slam, so he's doing all the eco upgrades. I think Edie does not have all of those. Maybe, I'm not too sure. And chemistry now coming from Edie. Bombard cannons, hand cannoneers, just make the lead skirmishes stronger. I'm not sure. Looks like Slam is going to roll over Edie's base now. And Edie was too late to switch into enough trash, I think. Too long on Cavalier and not Paladin is a problem, I think, for Edie. I'm going a little bit faster if possible, because the game's been going for quite some time now, and I'm not sure if you're going to see a lot of interesting stuff happening. We are going to see Slam try to go more and more into Eddie's territory, but Edie for now is able to defend. Now, which is really interesting, Slam is going for Cavalier, and that means a lot, because when Slam is going for Cavalier now, he's intending to go Paladins, and Edie, I think, had a pikeman upgrade, or did he? I think he did, but no halberdiers on the field, and with a few surprise stables, this could be interesting. Edie finally found his villages, and he is going for stables, archer range, and siege workshop. But I don't think it's going to be successful. He somehow managed to take down this TC. I didn't see when that happened, but I think it doesn't really matter, because Slam got enough gold in. Paladin upgrade on the way. Where's the stables from Slam? I want to see those. They are in the back of his original base, and he is gonna move out those paladins as soon as he's got like a good number, like 2 dozen or something. And I think he wants to make Edie call it GG. He wants to show, hey, I've got the relics, I've got the gold income, and Edie should be low on gold at this point, 700, but he should have a lot of gold income. He mined out almost mined out the last of the gold, only 200 remaining. And then light's gonna be out for Edie. Could afford the upgrade right now, but he wants to get siege out. There's cap rams now moving forward. The rams into the fight. That's a good idea. The halberdiers are very valuable here. They're a good unit in post-village fights. And Paladin for Slam almost done, I think. Edie calling GG before that's happening, or maybe could he could see the Cavalier in theory, but he knows he's too far behind. He knows, yeah, gold is going to be a big problem. Slam got the relics, and Edie calling GG before getting steamrolled, I guess. A very good game in my opinion. Edie knocking on the last walls here, but then turning to the other side. I'm not sure, maybe he should have finished the job here and taken down all the villagers. Could have been a possibility. Slam with an amazing strategy here to go out to get more economy over time, staying in Castle Age first, then finally clicking up to Imperial Age. And in the end, crossbows were a very good idea. I thought maybe not the best, but Edie didn't get any mangonels out, and that meant the crossbows could fight the monks head on, and Slam in the end showing how good he is also in arena. I hope you enjoyed this game, and I'm going to stop casting. I'm pretty tired. See you in the next one. GG.